Shannon Sharp, hold on one second. What we're saying is you guys were right. That's what we're saying. You
no,
were right.
Molly, you did not say that, Molly. No,
I'm saying
no,
That is
no.
what you said.
You
That
did
is
not.
what you
That's
said.
not what you said, Molly.
What are you guys
That is not what you said.
I literally just brought it up.
You were the woman
I'm
time.
saying she
was a
proved
marketing
everybody
whiz.
right.
And
She was a marketing because she is a marketing whiz and she did it on the court. That's what I'm saying.
We were saying, no, Molly.
So you were ahead of the curve.
You're not listening, Molly. You're not listening. I'm talking about your point, Molly. Your point.
And I'm explaining it to you.
I went in the locker room trying to show him love. He dissed me. He threw shade at me. I'm like, what the fuck I do?
You ready, B?
You feel me? Like, if you played, he played half the clip. His little minions over here trashing me and shit. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm trying to
Young B, cruising down the west side.
Nigga, who the fuck are you? Like, who are you?
The 03 Bonnie and Clyde.
He's talking about you right now. The locker room. He said all the players are trash.
I tuned into First Take today to listen to a segment that they did on Caitlin Clark. Now, as you guys can see, the Fever got eliminated last night from the playoffs. So, First Take, they decided to reflect on Caitlin Clark's historic rookie campaign. Now, obviously, we did a show a couple days ago on Andrea Carter and Molly Qerim, right? Pretty much, Andrea pulled back up after getting into it with Stephen A. Smith over Caitlin Clark, not making the Olympic team. And, Shannon Sharp was on that episode. He refused to let Andrea Carter and Molly Qerim off the hook. So we did a show on it. Be sure to go check that out. But today they had Chene on the show, right? And I like Chene. Chene provides, some very good insight. She used to play in the WNBA. So, they got to talking about, Caitlin's impact on the league this year. And the conversation, got heated at one point because Molly Qerim, who, wasn't really involved in this conversation, she decided that she was going to jump in while Chene was talking and pretty much tell Stephen A. Smith to be quiet and let her finish what she had to say, right? So if you guys missed the exchange, this was Molly Qerim earlier today on First Take.
We're on First Take here, and I'm sitting across from you. So we're going to go to a very uncomfortable place, and I don't give a damn how people feel about it. I ain't scared to do it. Let me be very, very clear. There was a heightened level of sensitivity because of what you just articulated. What you articulated is a feeling. It's an emotion. It has substance. There definitely are people out there who felt exactly the way that you did, that you expressed rather. But there are an abundance of people that weren't looking at it that way at all. There are an abundance of people that have religiously respected the great talent that exists within the WNBA and the women who have done it. What has happened is that in America, you have somebody that's come along who, by the way, I'm going to go there, who happens to be white, and brought a level of attention and allure to the sport it had not received before. And what we were seeing from an abundance of folks appeared to be resentment. Now, what y'all, I'm going to say this, yeah. What some of y'all missed is somebody like me saying that resentment was justified. Because as is historically the case, a lot of times there are black folks that do a lot of great, great things. And the level of recognition that should come our way doesn't come our way. For example, let's bring up Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. As great as Magic Johnson was, Magic Johnson won a championship as a rookie. That brother played center. In Game 6 when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar couldn't go. Yeah. And what did Michael Cooper say on a plane when they ultimately revealed it? He said, Magic Johnson said to the team, have no fear, the Magic Man is here, okay? And then went out and dropped 42 and 15 and won a championship, okay? But he still would not have been able to propel the league to new heights without the assistance of Larry Bird. And so you had an abundance of black players back in the day that were like, well, damn, as great as Larry Bird ended up proving to be, there was still some resentment towards him because you felt like, yo, did it take that in order for Magic's doing it on his own? Magic's already a champion. Why it takes all of this in order to get the attention that we deserve? I feel there were people in the WNBA that felt that way. I just didn't think it was wrong.
No, Stephen A.
I just did. I said some.
No. This is the issue that we had, right? There are preconceived notions on how the WNBA is that people had to be educated to as it is right now.
What do you mean how the WNBA is? Explain.
People perceive the WNBA to be a joke, but now we're seeing it's now a juggernaut in the sense that, hey, women should compete like this. On this very stage right here, we talked about how, hey, you said protect the golden goose. You said these words right here on First Take.
Did.
But that's not how athletes inherently are, right? We try to characterize 1 or 2 or 3 foul plays on all players, and that to me is out of pocket. That is out of line.
I agree with that.
So those preconceived notions on how women should compete are the issues, and that's why we today, Caitlin Clark, the reason why she's successful is because she embraced the WNBA. She chose to come in. She had an option to go back to Iowa, and instead decided to, hey, I'm going to go through this league because I want to be the best of the best. And she proved that she had one of the best rookie season. It is one of the most impactful players we've seen. But you have to go through it to get to it. And so when we talk about these comparisons, yes, history is repeating itself. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, that was around 30 years in the NBA. That took them off of tape delay. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, the differences that made them so captivating in March Madness, whether it is their achievement coming from LSU, coming from Iowa, it also revealed the underbellies, the crevices of our society, but still made it interesting.
That's my point.
But nonetheless, the competition remained the same. These women were fierce.
Let her finish.
They competed at the highest levels. They delivered when it mattered the most, and they pushed through.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys just heard Molly Qerim tell Stephen A. Smith, let her finish, right?
Let her finish.
I mean, just absolutely disrespectful. You know, I mean, Stephen A. Smith, this is his show. He's an executive producer. Molly, you're getting ridiculous here. Now, I want to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I feel like she did that was because she's a little bit salty when these conversations come up these days, because she knows she got cooked the last time Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp were on the show. They cooked her, you know, they embarrassed her, and yeah, now she's salty about it. You notice today she didn't really chime in on the conversation like that. She kind of just stayed out of it. So yeah, man, I found this exchange to be comical at best. You know, Molly once again telling Stephen A. Smith to just let her finish and just be quiet. Like, shut the fuck up, okay? Like, I know Stephen A. Smith in his mind is like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all come into the comment section, man, and let me know your thoughts on this chick, Molly Qerim. And yeah, man, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. This was another installment of The Locker Room. Peace.
How many verses do a nigga gotta kill to get a deal? I wonder why the fakest niggas always acting like they real. These are questions that be on my mind. My shorty mad, she won't cause, I ain't got the time. You see, I'm making classics, these rappers is bastards. His flow really tragic, you niggas is average. Got me plotting to take over, that shit is a given. Charlie Sheen 2011, my niggas is winning. Just had a talk with my mama, I'm so tired of drama. Just need a vacate crate, she from the Bahamas. You know I'm in the stew and yeah, your son is a problem. You ever say you gon' call and you never do call him. That's how I'm doing them lately. Say that she ain't feeling me, give it some time, she still gon' date me. And I will call your name out, but on second thought, you don't deserve this clout. Real rapping, if you speaking on my name, make sure that it's facts. Cause if you stab me in the back, then I ain't taking you back. We screaming out, fuck the haters. We everything they won't be. Nah, we screaming out, fucking pay us. Cause we don't do this shit for free. No, we don't, nigga. We screaming out, fuck the haters. We everything they won't be. We screaming out, fucking pay us. Cause we don't do this shit for free. I wish I did, but no, nigga, I do not. Fucking with my set, you guaranteed to get your crew knocked. And they be acting like they really want beef, and they be lying in they songs about how they run in the streets. Like, okay, you a gangster now. I bet your mama and your family, they so damn proud. Y'all stuck on the ground while we all in the clouds. We got the key to life and they ain't figured it out. But We'll let you know how the story goes. These rappers wash like them clothes that they still ain't fold. Lyrics to all your fucking songs, man, don't nobody know. If rap had a draft, y'all wouldn't ever go pro. But I ain't tryna make enemies. You not fam, so you niggas ain't no kin to me. You act tough, but don't really put no fear in me. Fuck any nigga that don't see the vision clearly.
We screaming out, fuck the haters. We everything they won't be. We screaming out, fucking pay us, cause we don't do this shit for free. We screaming out, fuck the haters. We everything they won't be. We screaming out, fucking pay us, cause we don't do this shit for free.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is